Janab Tilak is going to run through the speakers, all the table topic speakers. He will give his comments on what he thought was right and what he thought could have been done differently. Over to you.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
When Toastmaster Ayub introduced our table topic master, he forgot to mention one thing. There is one more person who is enjoying the whole show, that is the manager. So to begin with, our table topic master did a wonderful job. He mentioned all the rules very clearly, the timings very clearly, and what is the benefit of table topic, attempting a table topic to speak for you during the application. Very realistic scenario. He was able to connect with the people out here. Please give a loud round of applause to all the participants and the table topic. Just as our table topic master rightly mentioned, table topics is all about speaking on the topic. Just like, for example, if you are on a job interview and the interviewer asks you, like, what is your action plan if we hire you? What is your action plan for the first 3 months? In such a scenario, I'm pretty sure like most of you will be having a very clear answer to that. But what if, what if in Toastmasters you get a lot of crazy topics like what will you do when you're going to die? Or what will you do when you're going to marry? For some people, both these questions are the same. So when we face such unfamiliar questions such as these, where we have not experienced, where we don't have any experience in such scenarios, still we have to attempt it. It is not to shy away from that part. So how can we attempt it? It is to take a stance. Whether we stand for the topic, we go against the topic. See, okay, what if you have never experienced such a topic? Okay, for example, asking about, tell me about your wife. You are asking a bachelor to tell me about your wife. Right? He doesn't know about that. He can't speak much about that. Of course, he cannot speak much about that. But in table topics, nobody cares whether you have a wife or not. It is all about speaking on the topic. So coming back to the first speaker, Toastmaster Hasim, the topic was on the Valentine's Day, wife pours soup on your head. Well attempted. Very well attempted. The opening itself was very vivid. It was full of actions. It was full of actions with expressions. You used your body very well to convey your reaction to that. After that, you try to divert that a little bit to like such a situation won't happen. So you utilize from the opening, you came straight to the body part. You utilize that area, and from there you concluded like whatever happened, sweetheart, pour it on me, and you concluded it in a very good fashion. The second speaker, Madam Toastmaster Lana Kumari, you are coming back after a long time, and I should give you a bow for speaking with such confidence over here. Your topic was what would catch your attention in a crowded room. At first, what I would like to say is, you mentioned like the topic is quite odd. I think you should not mention that. You are given a topic, so you should write on adapt the topic. Okay, that is what you did just after that. You gave a very practical explanation of what happens when we enter a crowded room. We search for a place to sit. Of course, that is what we usually do. You use your common sense and you explain the practical scenario of that. So that is a good way of taking a stance, a good way of opening the speech. After that, you came to the why part and why, what you will do over there. You mingle with the people over there. All those things you said in the middle, in the body part of your speech. You mentioned all those things, and finally, when it came to the conclusion, you lost. You lost from the topic. The topic was what would catch your attention in a crowded room. So, towards the conclusion, what you could have mentioned about what actually will catch your attention. You just missed out. But again, wonderful attempt. It's like a first attempt, right? So, great. Now the third speaker, Toastmaster Jacob, frog jumping. Frog jumping should be included in Olympics. Again, wonderful opening because he immediately connected it to his childhood, and he mentioned about the regional, cultural, sports, all those things. Wonderful opening. Of course, I'm pretty sure like he will get the first prize for frog jumping, whether it is conducted in the regional or in Olympic level. But towards the conclusion, you missed out the point. Again, the question was whether it should be included in Olympics. So maybe you should have taken a stance over there, like it should be included or it should not be included. That's it. Your frank opinion. Okay, next, Toastmaster Nathan, elderly person who you will avoid. This is the part where I say like nobody cares whether you have a wife or not. Right? So you can just tell whatever you want. Okay, you can even relate. You can even twist it in a different way. For example, the person who you are trying to avoid is the best person in the world, and you don't want to be the best person in the world. Maybe you can put it in that fashion. So it is a positive way of saying. But again, of course, you should come for the meetings regularly. Yes. So that's the whole thing. By practice, you will get it. You come out here, or maybe the one recommendation that I will give you is, instead of saying like I don't have an opinion, you just speak about something, because you are getting an opportunity to come out here, and you are getting 2 minutes 30 seconds. So just use it. Then Toastmaster Roshan, first date with girlfriend and forget the wallet. Of course, the opening was opening of the speech was really good. Then after that, you mentioned about how you would manage the situation by checking the menu, all those things. And finally, you came to the conclusion like it was a very good attempt. Finally, you came to the conclusion like the girlfriend will be an understanding girlfriend. But that is a myth, right? Wonderful attempt. Next, Toastmaster Karthik. Toastmaster Karthik, superb, I should say, because the topic itself was quite different. Get up from bed, a tiger next to you, how you would react. Great topic, because at first instance itself you showed us your reaction. A tiger, you really got our attention, just like Toastmaster Hasim did. So wonderful opening over there, and opening of the speech, and then you came to the body part where you said about a story. You related it to a story. After that, from the story to another one, prank, and from the prank to the news in the Varsha area. Finally, you concluded that you will run away like everyone else. You will run away from it. So that is how cable topic has to be attempted. Like good opening, a good body, and finally to the conclusion. Finally, Toastmaster Siddiq, the topic was a strong Valentine's gift delivered to your home and your wife receives it. Toastmaster Siddiq, yes. Okay, but still, as the TMOD rightly pointed it out, he missed out on the topic somewhere, but he spoke he spoke relating to the topic. He spoke, and of course he is humorous. He can pull in humor from wherever he wants. He did that. He entertained us. All over, I would say, wonderful attempt by everyone out.